Yeah, they're ganging up on Donald Trump because it looks like he's going to win tonight in Nevada and probably win big next week on Super Tuesday. With me now from Las Vegas, Donald's son, Eric. Eric Trump, welcome to the show. It's good to have you with us, sir.
Hey, Stuart, how are you?
Now, just a few moments ago, I ran through this list of attacks on your dad in some of the major newspapers today. They're getting kind of vicious. I think it's a degree of desperation because they see your dad running away with the race. At the same time, your father has promised to be more civil, more presidential. Has he said that to you in person? Hey, Eric, I'm going to calm down. Did he say that?
Well, listen, it's just another Tuesday in the Trump family. I mean, it's, but I actually find it, I find it very sad. I mean, you see some of these things like, the Daily News, which is totally failing paper, and everything has to be parody. And, my father is self-funding his campaign. This country has serious, serious problems. He's doing this, in a very novel, or for a very novel reason. And that's, we're really going down the tube as a country, and he wants to fix it. He's a man who's achieved tremendous success throughout his entire life. He's built a great company. He doesn't need to be doing this. He doesn't need to be spending millions and millions of dollars a week literally funding his campaign, but he's doing it because we have incompetent leaders. And,
well,
and then you have these little papers who want to sensationalize it and take jabs at him. And, it's just, it's honestly sad, Stuart. It's not something that we're not used to, right? We've been taking hits our whole life, but it's a sad thing.
Does he have to be so harsh? And will he be so harsh in the future?
Listen, he's not a PC guy. He's never run as a PC guy. He's not a politician. He doesn't script his little soundbite. I mean, he's a great kind of, patriotic all-American guy. That's just who he is. And, you either love that about him or you hate that about it. I don't know if you change somebody's DNA and their personality and their, their genetic makeup, overnight. It's kind of who he is. And I think it's what makes him, larger than life. I mean, it's what's made him the success that he is today. He's an amazing guy. And I'm just telling you, having worked with him in the business side for 10 years, he would be such an amazing commander-in-chief. He would do such a great job for this nation.
When you sit around as a family, I presume that comes up. I mean, you're looking like the presumptive candidate for the Republicans. You must have thoughts, walking into the Oval Office. It must have occurred to you. You must speculate or dream quietly about being the first son, for heaven's sake. You must think that.
Yeah, listen, maybe quietly. At the same time, I think we're a little bit superstitious, so we never like to get ahead of ourselves, right? It's one day at a time, and it's one battle at a time, and, I hope we keep winning. I mean, listen, I'm not involved in politics, but I have been by his side at every single debate because I love him as a man. I mean, in fact, it's almost bittersweet for me, Stuart, because if he makes it to the White House, I'll miss the guy. We've spent, the last 10 years, as I said, building hotels all over the place. But he would do a great job. I mean, he would do such a phenomenal job. And
I sense that your dad is driven. I sense that other candidates are driven. They have to put up with all this travel and the no sleep.
No question.
Are you? I mean, are you driven to be there with your dad in the Oval Office?
Hey, listen, I haven't missed a single debate. I haven't missed a single event. I mean, I'm there by his side 100%. At the same time, I'm also very much a realist that, I'm going to be running the business in New York with Ivanka and Don, and we have an amazing company, and we're growing hotels all over the world, and we're doing amazing things. I mean, we couldn't be busier as a family, and, he'll be taking great care of this country, and we'll be taking great care of, really the company that he built over so many years of his life. I mean, that's our job, and that's our duty to the family. And listen, we're always one call away. If he needs anything, I mean, I would jump off a bridge for the man. That's how much I love him. If he needs anything, I would be there in a second's notice. But he will do a great job in Washington, and we will do a great job in, on the business front.
Eric, thank you very much for being part of the show today. We do appreciate it. I know you're really super busy, but we'll be watching those results tonight. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Stuart.
Yes,
Take
sir.
care. We'll see you soon.